Hi everybody, welcome to live sessions. Take two. We have two artists that are coming up right now. I told you that Kirstie was coming, but she's gonna bring a friend, and we love this when they do that. So I wanted to keep it like a surprise just because I love doing that and I can. So we're gonna bring her on and she's gonna have a friend with her. So let's get to it. I'm so excited. It's been so long since we had her on. Babe.
Yeah. Oh. I'm like, golly gee, that has never happened to me before in my life. I was like, Thomas, why isn't it popping up? What is happening? Fix it. And he's like, I don't know. It should pop up at the bottom.
I know. I was trying to add you, and like this wasn't happening.
Sorry about that.
He kept telling me he needs to get the new version of Instagram, and I'm like, dang, that exists?
Oh
like what?
Yeah. So, Kara, meet Thomas.
Hello.
Hi. I thought it was gonna take a little longer, so I had a gummy bear, and still there.
Oh, okay. Wait, watch this. Thomas, say, get down to the honky tonk nitty gritty.
Get down to the honky tonk nitty gritty.
What? Are you?
I am, yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
Tell her where you're from.
I'm from a city called Exeter, in the southwest. Been living there for about 15 years, and originally from elsewhere in the country. So yeah.
Wow. And how did you two meet?
We met on Instagram Messenger, right? You were writing with Annabelle Lyle,
Yeah.
and then Annabelle invited him to a live stream, and that live stream I was doing with the live country sessions. You know, Paul over there. There was girls writers round, and he tuned in, decided to message me, and we set up a write. We did a virtual write, and then now he's done. This is his 5th visit to Nashville.
Wow. Do you think you're gonna maybe, stay in Nashville for good, or are you gonna?
That's the plan. Plan to move over. Yeah. What happens? Yeah. We'll see if we can make some magic happen. We'll see.
Fantastic. Well, that's exciting. I was not expecting that. That was a complete and utter shock to me. So, that's exciting. I love as I love that accent. So it's just hilarious to me.
Yes. Chad, we're gonna play the new song a little later, so just keep tuning in. We're gonna play the new song. It will happen.
Everybody's so excited. They're like, just play it. Whenever you come on, it is never a shortage of people being like, play this.
And it's also Valentine's Day, so this is happy Valentine's Day, everybody, and like happy Valentine's Day, Kara. Like, thanks for having us on this special day.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, who better to spend Valentine's Day with the people I love?
That's why I messaged you. I was like, hello, this is perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I have never had a Valentine on Valentine's Day, so I feel like I'm lucky because I get to spend it with the cool people,
Yes. And like the song represents the single people. Like, let's be real. Like, the liner for the radio stations, I legit say, after I say, I'm Kirstie from the US of A, which I do say, like, so cheesy. But then I say, this song represents all of our single people who are still looking for that person and that one. Because I feel like people celebrate Valentine's Day, and then there's many other people like us that, what do they call it? Singles awareness.
Yeah, singles awareness.
I'm aware.
That was awesome. Oh.
If there's any other day to be aware, it would be today.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm single.
Yeah, so I heard someone say that, and I was laughing. And so I got into Florida was touring with Kirstie Kraus, who you met,
Yeah.
and we got into town, and Thomas beat me by 20 minutes in Nashville, like flying in, and now we have 3 days of just getting content and doing awesome things like this and press stuff and celebrating the single being on radio stations, and it's really cool. It's been really fun to be able to like be in the same city because we had to record the song separately.
Wow, really? How did that go?
It was interesting. I mean, it was lots of back and forth. Like, we kind of found now our window of when we can work because it's a 6-hour difference. Yeah. And so, what do you call it? Nashville time?
Yeah, Nashville shift.
The Nashville shift. So he goes to work really early in the morning, like 6:30 UK time, right?
5 a.m.
Oh.
Wow.
5. Yeah. Not happening for me. 5, and I'm reading your guys' comments. It's awesome. But yeah, and then afterwards he gets back from work, and then it's like, what time? You better can describe it.
Yeah, I get back about 2 in the afternoon, which is about 8 o'clock Kirstie's time. I do my own little thing, and then I meet up with Kirstie about 4 o'clock, and then we start getting to work.
Yeah.
Wow. What commitment, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then you know, not to just like, I mean, drop a bomb, but like, I'm pretty proud of Thomas. He's got asked to play C2C, which is their big country festival over there. And so I'm like, you're gonna play the song, right? Like, no.
Are you gonna go with him and play?
No, I wish, like, that would be amazing. Like, next year, I'm planning the tour next year for a while, and maybe like 5 weeks. And I've already been in conversations about that and really planning. So we've talked about being able to do shows, you know, some shows together too. That would be really fun.
Until then, I've got to sing parts live.
You do. We've talked about maybe asking, like, you know, somebody to come on and be a guest. So it's exciting. It's like,
yeah, exciting. Well, how do you feel about Nashville? Like, what's your theory? What's your favorite part about it?
I love it. I love the you know, the community and the spirit of people just loving songwriters. Back home, you do get it, but it's not as much. People really want to hear the original music, really appreciate it, and they tip you and really want to be supportive. I think personally, I suit more of an American market because I sing with an American accent. And that really works. So America's always you know, plays a place in my heart.
Yeah, Tom. Well, they don't have writers' rounds as much in the UK, like at all. That's a special thing. Where like in Nashville, we just played essentially 2 writers' rounds tonight. You know, like 2 shows because we've played like now 5 shows total, 6 shows total together. So trying to get really comfortable. And what was I gonna say? Thomas sounds like a mixture of, what did we say? What did I just say? Bryan Adams, Backstreet Boys, and Bon Jovi. Like, he can sing way up there. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I love it.
That's a lot of favorites. Yeah. Great. So you definitely, like, he's got a lot of music online, and is this your first duet? This is your first duet.
This is my first duet, yeah.
And it's my first like proper duet. So it's been really nice being able to work together.
Yeah.
You know.
So tell us how the song came about. I'm curious.
So Kirstie put me and Kirstie Kraus together for a write, and we wrote here in Nashville after meeting originally on Zoom.
Under a tree.
It was really hot. Also, a fun fact, there was a couple of ants that kept on sitting next to me. I was like, these are my new friends. So I started writing with those.
You're funny.
And then basically I just kind of put my heart out trying to speak about love and finding someone like, who am I going to love? And then Crystal just made the song come to life. So then after that, we've done a work tape at the listening room, and then Crystal sent it to Kirstie.
And that's a mouthful, yeah. I'll give you that.
Yeah. And then instantly, Kirstie was just like, "It's got to be a duet."
It.
Yeah, that is the song. And you know, the magic happened, and it was amazing. It's amazing, like the production, and you know, the work ethic of Kirstie is amazing. I was saying it to you earlier, and the vocal, the touch she's put in this song is just amazing. I can't thank you enough.
I will say this about the recording, like I've never recorded and not had both of our parts, like because Thomas's part wasn't fully done when I was recording, so it was almost like it felt like I was shooting in the dark as far as like where I should be singing and what I should be singing on certain parts. And yeah, and I knew Thomas was gonna have his rock spin on it, so I was like, I'm gonna go really like, you know, like super country with my additives. I'm gonna pull some Leanne Rimes vibes in there, like yeah. I'm gonna sit over here, that way it's like two worlds colliding. And yeah, and then I remember like in a true duet, when the female comes in the second verse, I always feel like they switch up the melody in the second verse. So I was like, I gotta figure out this melody that I'm gonna come in and sing. Like I change it a little bit, you know, a little bit. And I remember really just kind of doing that all on the spot, like in the studio. And wow. I need to like say this, bless Tyler Spicer's heart, because I don't think he knew when he said yes to recording my vocals what he was getting into, but I'm like was like, what about this? Okay, let's do this. And we sat there for like 3.5, 4 hours.
Wow.
And like pretty much like produced out the song of my part. Yeah. At least. Yeah.
I feel like kind of like not like got my brain. It's just like the time isn't it's not long. Like Jesus.
No,
you know, like it's a short time. It seems like a short amount of time to be in the studio for it. Like it should have been.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there's people like Martina McBride. Okay, love her. She will like we were talking about this. People will spend like a year on their vocal and be able to go in when they're feeling good and doesn't have that leeway as I didn't, you know what I mean? Like we don't have that kind of, we're not at that level where we have that leeway, but there is like, you definitely have to take care of yourself, because you can't be like, I'm not feeling very well today and we planned on doing vocals. Like you can't have that. You need to
for sure. I completely agree. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things you can't like, because it's time that the producer's taking too, you know. So
it's a lot of focus. Yeah. It's a lot of focus, and it was a song that I'd never performed and I never really sang. Like, so I didn't have it sitting on my voice yet. I didn't know what the part was going to be yet. So we were like figuring it out and then singing it. And that was different for me, because like for the album, you know, I performed some of those songs and they were comfortable. I knew them. And so now it's fun to have Thomas here in the States and we're performing the song live together.
Yeah.
But really like performing it acoustically for the first couple times.
Yeah. How is it, the studio and doing it live? Like, how is it? Do you feel like it's so much like better and you're like more comfortable with it now?
Definitely. When you have a blueprint like that to listen to and subconsciously like be learning the song, I felt like I really just fell into my part of how it was recorded. Yeah. You know, like it was like, oh, okay, this is what I do. So did you feel that way?
Yeah, I felt the same. And it's good. We played it like, 6 times now live together since we've been here. Yeah.
And we've listened, obviously, we worked on the song, so we've listened to it like 300 or more times.
Right.
Like lots of times. Right. Maybe a lot more than that.
What's been the response live?
What's been what?
What's been the response of the audience live listening to it?
Oh my gosh. The comments. So the response that you speak to this, because you've been like.
The response has been incredible. Way more than I actually anticipated. People reaching out that I've never seen before, maybe from Kirstie's fan base, but like people who have reached out to me that's followed me for years, and just saying this song's helped me, or it's a great song. I'm really proud of it, because I produced the song myself and I was really nervous about releasing it, but it's worked out great, and you know, I love it. What
do you think about people live? Like when we perform it live, what has been the response?
The response has been incredible. Again, like people do love it, and that's what we want. We just wait for that end result of like, okay, we played it, and then they're clapping and they love it. So like that's what it means. And
Yeah.
for me anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's a good reach out song for people. So
It feels good to perform it, and I think that when you do feel good performing it and you believe in the message, that shows through.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Have you played in the States before this?
I have, yeah. I played like I'm in the home industry, but hopefully I played 3 or 4 times since I've been here, haven't I? The last 3 or 4 times.
And I'll say it because Thomas won't. Thomas was in a massive rock band over in the UK back in the day, and so he's done a couple of trips to LA. Was signed, played all the big festivals, like in the rock world, and now is transitioning over to country. But if you ask Alexa to play Who Is I Divide, she'll tell you all the facts. It's
All
great.
right. You know who to look for when we go to research you, Thomas.
Yes. Yes.
Fun there, thank you.
Funny you say that, because I was going to ask like what got you in the country, but that just answered my question. You just kind of seamlessly into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to like add to that on your transition.
The transition, in all honesty, as I said before, it was actually an accident. I wrote a song called All For You, and I thought people didn't like my softer side, so I kind of went a little bit heavier for the I Divide tone, and then BCMA over in the UK loved it, and I said, we're going to make it Country Song of the Week. So I was like, wow, this is great. I mean, I love country anyway. I've always been influenced by country over the years. Subconsciously, I didn't really know that. And then it grew on me and then the lyrical content. I was saying it earlier to somebody today. It feels good now that I can express my softer side and my more emotional side of my lyrics now. I couldn't really do that in the rock stuff because it all had to be like upfront and gritty and manly and raw. So,
yeah.
I has to be myself now again.
Do you have a favorite? Do you like country more than rock now, or where do you sit now?
I mean, there's no favoritism in it. I think that's the beauty of that music. Is I think it's a song and thing for everything that you want to go to, whether you're in a good mood, bad mood, or whatever. What makes you feel good?
Yeah,
makes you feel thing.
I will say this: when Thomas performs live over in the UK, I've noticed he really enjoys Aerosmith, Bryan Adams, and then the females like Torn by Natalie and Imbruglia, and like. What else do you play? Do you do the Britney song ever?
I did a Britney song, yeah. I did a Britney song, Backstreet Boys. I do early 90s pop.
He loves to play the early pop. Like he's found that it's just a fun response. People want to sing along, and he's got that high range as well. So he just plays some of these covers to get people going. Yeah.
That's my go-to. Early 90s pop. That's my go-to.
Okay, so what else do you do? Tell her like what.
I do Oasis, Wonderwall. I can do some Spice Girls now and again.
Spice Girls, yes.
S Club 7.
S Club 7.
Yeah. Bewitched. I don't know if you've heard of Bewitched, but. No.
You understand, I was huge into the 90s pop. I was a teenager, so I knew so many.
It's nostalgic. Great. It's a good time. It was a good time when we were in the 90s.
One of the best, like 95 to like 2005, those 10 years. Best.
Yeah, those.
Oh. Someone said the S Club 7 is having a reunion tour.
Oh,
yeah. I need to get on that tour. I need to be the tour support.
That'd be great. Just announced today, and we're talking about them. Yes.
How fantastic! It says somebody still do does Thomas still do the choreography as well? Bye.
Yeah. Do you know it, Thomas? The choreography
For Bye Bye Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye Bye Bye.
Bye Bye.
For you.
Just another thing. We both went for the army.
You hit me, buddy.
He knows it.
Yeah, of course I know. I want to be a boy band. I want to back there.
Oh my. Oh,
fantastic. You are slowly being my favorite Brit at this point.
Yes, I love that.
Who's number one? Is it Harry Styles and then me?
Oh no, Robert Pattinson, and then.
Oh, I used to like him back in the Paler days.
But you like pop, and so I mean, you're kind of steeping up above.
Good. I literally have tuned into some of his live streams. He used to go live sometimes, like at some of your shows, and like what's crazy is in the UK they have castles everywhere, and so Thomas sends me a picture of like where he's playing, and it's like this beautiful castle, and I'm just like, where? How do you get these shows? But it's actually
Natural.
It's because there's just like those are the settings where they have events. Like, duh, I'm gonna have an event in a castle. Like, yeah, such a weird thing.
Kirstie,
And then
it's any given Tuesday.
I know.
Like, come on now, get with it.
And then what was the bridge you showed me? The
London Bridge.
Okay, you showed me the London Bridge. And you know how there's two, like,
yeah.
You're already laughing. I go, why would people live on top of the bridge?
Do people live in there?
Do people just live up there?
No.
And he was like,
I've never had anyone say that.
Not something I would say, for sure.
You'll have to come to London sometime.
I want to go so bad. Like, I want to go so bad. I can't even express how bad I want to go. I love that culture and the accent and like just there's a couple places I want to see specifically from my favorite movies, and so like I just feel like it would be so cool. And then I hope I could somehow catch a concert or some sort at a castle. That would be
yes. Maybe we can play in a castle next year and you can come over.
Make it happen there. Make it happen.
Promotion. I like that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Good job.
Jeff is awesome. Jeff is so good for those. He's so good for those. I love
that's too good. I don't even I could have thought of that, so that's amazing. Well, why don't you guys play the song? I'm excited to hear it live. Yeah.
Let's play this song. Okay.
Good.
So this song came out the day before Valentine's Day. Today's Valentine's Day, so it came out technically yesterday, but it was like 11 p.m. Central. Yeah. And it's been a whirlwind since, but it's called Who Am I Gonna Love? And we'd love for you to check it out on streaming platforms. Here we go.
Seek what you won't find, right before your eyes. Honest, I feel all those lonely nights. Are you looking just like me? Or you blinded by your big dreams? Like so in the shower, change when you sleep. Do you like the sunrise or the night? Kiss into your breath, the things are going right. So it's been playing on my mind. Who am I gonna love? Who's gonna be enough? Not just somebody, but my someone. Who's gonna be the first? Take me in my words, make me better than I was. Who am I gonna love? Have you passed me on the street? Said hello to me. Eat pineapple on pizza. Do you drink Now there's somebody in my
Someone who's a bit close. Take me in my words. Make me better than I was. Who I'm gonna love? Who's gonna be enough? Now there's somebody who loves someone. Who's gonna be the first? Take me as I was. Make me better than I was. Who am I gonna love? Who am I gonna love? Oh yeah, baby. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am
Uh,
Oh,
man, your friggin' harmonies are so on point. Like, jeez. So,
and that's like, hey, that's
Yeah.
great because we've sang that like 4 times now live. Yeah.
I mean, truly, it's just perfect. Like, you guys just fit, your voices just fit perfect. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's wonderful to hear because that actually we were talking about that on the radio the other day. Like that was a happy accident. Like because we didn't record it together and we hadn't really sang together. You know, you just never really know how it blend.
Yeah.
No, I mean we had the first time in the Moxie. That's the first time we performed together after meeting each other online and things like that.
But we didn't sing on top of each other because we
No.
didn't know each other's songs. We didn't, so we kind of just did like I sang a song, he did. I sang a song, he did. So it wasn't.
Yeah.
We didn't really know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I mean, it was seamless, Brett. That was right on point. Chef kiss right there.
Thank you.
I love how you guys are being so sweet on Valentine's Day. Thank you, everyone, for your comments. This is fun.
I mean, song for Valentine's Day to begin with. I mean, just saying.
Right? It's like the love song of all. Like, okay, so we did 2 rounds tonight, and every song we did, I was like, all right, audience, rate it on the scale of 0 to love. Where are we at with this song?
Yeah.
You know, and who am I gonna love? I feel like is an 11. It's like the turn it up to 11.
Yeah.
Give you all the feels, you know, and whatnot. But I don't have that many of those songs. Like I write songs where it's like, you know, you don't even look at your text anymore. I'm old news. Like, you know, but more of like the closer to 0 range. So it's nice to have a love song.
Yeah. I think it's brilliant, and I got to hear it earlier, and you know, the production, and I mean, I love the production, but I love it live. Like, this was awesome. I like it so much better live, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas, I'm so glad you came on here, friend. You are now a part of our family. This is the LMS family.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You are the second person I've had on my show that's from UK.
Oh,
Okay,
awesome.
that's cool.
Was Robert Patterson the first?
Oh, if only. Oh, that would be. If he could, I mean, he can sing, and I have his leaked album. But, like,
I think
man,
No. Don't even mess with her. He's like, I think I got his number right here.
Don't do that. Yeah, I would flip out if he came on here. That would be crazy. I would do that, and then I'd call the show a winner and just say, sorry, local guys, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. But yeah, I thank you so much for coming on, and Kirstie, you know, we love you here, and welcome on, and thanks for bringing a friend. Like,
yes, it really, like, you have been so supportive with every like single drop I've been able to do, and I'm always so grateful of that, and just grateful that I can release music. So like having you on board, it wouldn't feel right if you weren't, because I adore you, love you, and I really, really appreciate like just being like, yep, let's pick a date, you know, stuff like that. So it means a lot to me.
Well, thank you, because I hope you know that I heart you, and
Oh,
you are one of my favorite people. So I am so happy to have you on anytime you want to come on.
I love it. I love it. And like, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Happy Valentine's
happy Valentine's
Day.
Day.
All the people that are tuning in now and
Yeah,
watch the play, please go listen to the brand new single, Who Am I
yeah.
Gonna Love? We appreciate it. And
Thomas,
yeah,
people find
well, what?
where can people find you?
You can find me at Thomas Cav Music on Instagram, and you can just type my name in on Google. I'm quite easily searchable. Just don't get me confused with the other Thomas Kavangh, the actor. So,
Sounds good.
Yeah, and
I
right
I
now,
will
all
try
of
to find you so I can. I think somebody had it up here.
like commented.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also like all over my social media right now.
At Thomas, it's at Thomas
Yeah.
KAV Music.
Yes.
So very
Have
interesting.
Kate.
And then if this Kirstie, she's always on. I'll definitely tag you guys so that people can follow you both and check out the song. And yeah, have a great Valentine's Day, friends.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
You
yeah.
have,
So much.
you know,
Thomas, you should come back too. You know, if you ever feel like coming back just for the hell of it, just let me know.
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll sort something out, no problem.
awesome.
Yeah, I would love that. You can officially be an LMS alum at that point.
Yeah, you're in now.
I'm in the club.
You're in the what should we call this? A club?
The
No.
fam. You're in the fam.
Yeah.
Nice.
What it is, that's what we call it. It's the LMS fam. So
Yeah.
all right then. Well, everybody, thanks for joining. We love you so much, guys.
Yes.
And I'm so thankful that you took some time out of your busy schedule, even though you were playing like crazy today. So thanks for coming on and sharing your new song. It's fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night. Bye, Kira.
Have a good
Bye.
Bye.